All NATO members obediently vote.
Like any other sovereign country was violated.
Do I trust him? Yeah, I trust him. Do I like everything he says? No.
That's the way it went. And we created hypersonic systems with intercontinental range. US leadership exerts pressure, and all NATO members obediently vote, even if they do not like something.
Many say that this was the first conflict on the European soil after the World War II. But the truth that the territorial integrity of a country in Europe, Serbia, as a matter of fact, which did not attack any other sovereign country, was violated, is constantly unspoken.
For many throughout the region, the scars of the wars of the 1990s are still raw. The memories of lost loved ones are still fresh. But I'm hopeful that the steps we're taking to ensure future governments and future generations, I should say, grow up in the region marked by peace, stability, and greater prosperity. And I'd like to add my condolences to the families of those whose lives were lost during the wars of the 90s, including as a result of the NATO air campaign.
The moment when the US missile defense system was created. We persuaded for a long time not to do it in the United States. Moreover, after was invited by Bush Jr.'s father, Bush Sr., to visit his place on the ocean, I had a very serious conversation with President Bush and his team. I proposed that the United States, Russia, and Europe jointly create a missile defense system that, we believe, if created unilaterally, threatens our security, despite the fact that the United States officially said that it was being created against missile threats from Iran. That was the justification for the deployment of the missile defense system. I suggested working together, Russia, the United States, and Europe. They said it was very interesting. They asked me, "Are you serious?" I said, "Absolutely."
Let me ask, what year was this?
Do I trust him? Yeah, I trust him. Do I like everything he says? No. And I suspect he doesn't like everything I say.
I was told it was very interesting. I said, just imagine if we could tackle such a global strategic security challenge together. The world will change. We'll probably have disputes, probably economic and even political ones, but we could drastically change the situation in the world. He says yes, and asks, "Are you serious?" I said, "Of course. We need to think about it," I'm told. I said, "Go ahead, please." Then Secretary of Defense Gates, former director of CIA, and Secretary of State Rice came in here, in this cabinet, right here at this table. They sat on this table. Me, the foreign minister, the Russian defense minister on that side. They said to me, "Yes, we have thought about it. We agree." I said, "Thank God, great. But with some exceptions."
So it sounds like you're describing a system that's not run by the people who are elected, in your telling.
That's right, that's right. In the end, they just told us to get lost. I'm not going to tell you the details because I think it's incorrect. After all, it was confidential conversation. But our proposal was declined, that's a fact. It was right then when I said, "Look, but then we will be forced to take countermeasures. We will create such strike systems that will certainly overcome missile defense systems." The answer was, "We are not doing this against you, and you do what you want," assuming that it is not against us, not against the United States. I said, "Okay. Very well." That's the way it went. And we created hypersonic systems with intercontinental range.
A Tomahawk cruise missile flies at a speed of Mach 0.8, so close to the speed of sound. Now, by comparison, the Russian Zircon, the hypersonic cruise missile, flies at anywhere between Mach 8 and 10. So we're talking about a nearly tenfold increase in the speed of the missile.
And we continue to develop them. We are now ahead of everyone. the United States and the other countries, in terms of the development of hypersonic strike systems, and we are improving them every day. But it wasn't us. We proposed to go the other way, and we were pushed back.
По поводу